California. It's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson.
8 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Here's Herbert. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Inside the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it's Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 67 yards.
He's really been someone special to watch this season and brings a real unique element to their offense. Even with defense is focusing on him all year, he still sits 4th in the league in yardage. Hard to come up with an answer for a back playing as well as he has been. They've got their work cut out for them in this one as he chases another big week.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year.
And the Lancers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Herbert's throw complete to Otten.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Here we go on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lancers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert now. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On is the Chargers punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 53 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Lancers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And bulldozing his way through. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Right back to him on first down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lancers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The Chargers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Herbert. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is...
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Lancers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Finding Otten once more. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going right side is White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Under pressure and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait until the season's over, but he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. Yeah. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And it's fielded at the 34. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, 54 yards. And the Lancers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They run straight ahead here with White. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On is the Chargers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Lancers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you back over to...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I...
And that's caught inside the 30. And touchdown. A big play there. 72 yards.
And the Lancers just continue to roll. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They start the drive with White. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Herbert.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They go right back to White here on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Looking to throw. Herbert can't get away, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lancers extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's White. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Herbert.
He's got Otten.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Now back to the ground game with White.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And that flag accepted.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Point after, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Cooper on the return.
This taken in right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again.
And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the score. And his... spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
he is phenomenal.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense can very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
That pass caught. It's Williams. There he goes again.
Touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
64 yards.
And the Lancers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jalen Phillips has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there on the 30. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Taken in at the 22. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A great return there of 22 yards.
The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Butker now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Madison to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
To throw on third down, Madison looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
On 4th down, Madison. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Oklahoma City, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say...
today.
And we are underway from Houston.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Into the air right away is Allen. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. When you look at this defense
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
throwing is Allen on third. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Person. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. Clemens. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Allen. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll run on first down. Clemens. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time.
And now off to the races down the right side. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards. On first down, they go with Dixon. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient. Excellent job blocking. Finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 3rd and 6. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from moving out in front. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it as we resume action. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Dixon trying up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Oilers have regained the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
On second down now, Clemens, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's the Raiders punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Yards that time on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Houston set to take over. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared?
It's caught at the 10. A huge play there for Houston. 47 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Now a handoff up the middle. Clemens. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
They run the counter. Clemens.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing on first down is Allen.
The 20. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. Touchdown, Raiders! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
The extra point up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And now out comes Houston.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Oilers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the punt there. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Now the try here for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So we reach halftime, and what's been...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offense.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Oilers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point safely through, and that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense. Taking over again. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Oilers are able to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here's Allen.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Up the middle they go with Dixon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On the give, this is Dixon.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Now it's Dixon. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
2nd and 6.
A run by Dixon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Oilers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
How about this? Racing to the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great effort there. 81 yards.
And the Raiders get a bit closer.
The point after is good, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Dixon. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, it's Dixon.
Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
They stay on the ground with Dixon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Here's Allen to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gutierrez. First target, first catch, and a first down. To throw, it's Allen.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this just a nightmare scenario for any quarterback. Pick sixes on 2 consecutive drives.
And a dream sequence for any defense and defenders, because how often do you get pick sixes on 2 consecutive drives? That's a heck of a way to get off the field.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now Allen to try again after the pick six. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. To the air, Allen. That is taken in by Rodgers.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Allen now looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signify
touchdown Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Right back to Dixon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And, boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run it with Dixon. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
3rd and 2.
They'll run with Dixon.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Howell. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. On the crossing route, complete. That's Alexander. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Bush. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll run. It's Dixon. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Oilers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. That time a 9-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Now on first, Dixon again. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Dixon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolute.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice.